Hi everybody, it's me, Diley, and this is my bud Gage, my son, my fur baby. I'm with the HDAC Animal Coalition. My partners Tessa and Karina have asked me to put this quick little video together to tell you what the HDAC Animal Coalition is, what we've done, what we plan on doing, and how you can help. First of all, we're not necessarily a shelter, but we do work with shelters, we work with foster groups, we work with rescues from here, locally, all the way up to Canada. Now, why is it that the HDAC Animal Coalition is even needed? And think of us as a hub. We work with everybody, and we help the community, we help to teach, or not to teach, but to inform our local politicians as to what's going on in our local shelters. Right now, guys, in the United States, 4 million dogs are being put down, killed every year. 4 million. Guess how many people every year are looking for pets in the United States? 22 million. So if you take those 4 million dogs and cats that were put down and you give them to those 22 million people that were looking for pets, you match them up according to what they're looking for. Is there a problem? No, there isn't a problem. The problem is matching them up. Let me give you another number. The national average to bring a stray dog into a shelter is $65. That means you pick it up, you feed it, you take care of it, and then you put a needle in its paw and you kill it. You kill it because you're out of space. That costs $65. Then you pay somebody to come and pick up the body. Now, again, national averages. It costs approximately about $85 for you, like this boy right here. $85. Come here, Gage. Say hi. $85 to adopt him. Now, that doesn't come out of taxpayer money. That comes out of my pocket. So I pay $85 to get him out of the shelter. Guess what? When I bring him home, I have to buy him a bed. I have to buy him a leash. I have to buy him a collar. I have to pay for obedience classes. I have to pay for whatever medical, whatever his necessities are, food for life, everything that you spend on your dog. Guess how many billions of dollars were spent on dogs last year? It's almost a $70 million industry in 2017. That's a lot of money being spent on dogs and cats and pets. So what that tells us is, doesn't it make more sense to take an animal and adopt it out versus taking money, your taxpayer dollar and your taxpayer dollar and your taxpayer dollar, and just simply flushing it down the toilet, killing an animal, an adoptable animal for space? Why should we do that? It doesn't make any sense. Fiscally, it makes absolutely no sense, aside from the fact that morally and it's criminal. We're killing animals that are adoptable simply for space. So now, let's talk about the HDAC Animal Coalition. I'll let you crunch those numbers in your head. The HDAC Animal Coalition, what we do is we work, for example, with rescues up north. I personally have gone all the way to the border of Canada and met with some of these rescues and talked to them. Now, in order to get an animal that's a death row animal from here up there, it costs an average of $75 just to get it vetted, and then whatever the transport fees to pay for that animal. In some cases, it could be as high as $150. So we're talking over $200 to get an animal out. So is that the solution? Obviously not. It saves a life, yes, but it's not the solution. The solution is right here, you guys, in our backyards. We have to be transparent. We have to go to the shelters. We have to demand compassion from our shelter directors. We have some great shelter directors, but we have some that have zero compassion. We have workers that have zero compassion. So those things need to be changed. We also need to have our own ordinances in the county. Our primary goal is to change the laws so that we don't have to kill for space. And we're using something called the no-kill equation, which we didn't make up. It's a national thing. We visited, my partners and I, we did a lot of research before we started, and we went all the way to Ventura to find out how Ventura did it. For the past 3 years, Ventura has been no-kill. They did it in 6 months, you guys. 6 months. If they can do it, we can do it. Washington, another perfect example. We're sending dogs to Washington. Why, is there a miracle that dogs don't reproduce in Washington? No, there isn't. What it is that they focus on spay and neutering, and they actually have free spay and neutering trucks that go out into rural areas and fix animals for free. So, learning from those places that obviously know how to do it, like Washington, like Ventura, like parts in Texas, and even here in Sacramento, we took parts from all of that and we started building our own program. So for the past year, what we've done is we started taking what we call a neuter scooter, and we go to rural areas and we spay and neuter for free. We bring our own vet, we bring our own people, and we do it for free. Another thing that we do is we have a solution center. If you have issues with your dog, whether it's the dog is getting out because it's not fixed, or the dog is getting out because you don't have a fence, we have all of those connections, and we put you in contact with the right people for low prices. Another thing that we do is we have, for cats, it's the catch, trap, and release program. You capture the cat, you bring it to one of our partner clinics like ARC Animal Clinic in Victorville or Barstow Animal Clinic, and they clip the ear, they get the cat fixed, it goes back to its colony, the person that was feeding it continues to feed the cat, and it doesn't have to go to the shelter, and we don't have to use your tax dollars to put that animal down. So that is some of the things that the High Desert Animal Coalition has been focusing on. Saving lives by sending animals up north, but also working right here in our backyard where the problem is. Backyard breeding, that has to stop. And that is something that we talk to our local politicians about. We meet with them and we ask for ordinances. So right here, right now, there's people from all kinds of backgrounds, and I'm leaving you with a challenge. I am asking you to help us, to put a voice for these dogs and cats that don't have a voice. Let's get a pilot program in our county to where we can include the no-kill equation, and we can show our government, our city government, our local government, that it can be done like it's been done in all these other places. So that's my challenge to you. Let's work together. Join the High Desert Animal Coalition. Come to one of us and we'll tell you how to join. And let's put a voice, let's give a voice to these dogs. There's no reason to kill an innocent, adoptable animal for space. We thank you, and my buddy here who's sleeping, come here, he thanks you too. Say bye everybody, we love you. Kisses.